Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. Track 13, Just the Two of Us. Produced by Curtis Sauce Wilson. Man. All right. I was told myself don't get choked up. It's a 10. It's a 10.
My God.
It's a 10. How about you?
8+. Ding me, baby.
First thing I want to say, most important thing I want to say, Dad, you're probably listening. See, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I wasn't supposed to get.
You're not at the fucking Oscars, bro. It's a song review.
Okay. I just wanted to say thank you for being my hero. This is all I want to say.
Hit the awe and then hit the sensitive subject drop.
I was gonna, yeah. I got that drop because I was gonna say that is the origin of this drop. So here's the drop.
Sensitive subject.
Okay. And yeah, I guess we gotta hit the awe, but I'm dead serious. I'm not looking for I'm not trying to like manipulate the heartstrings. This is truthfully how I feel. So here you go.
Aww.
And this song, man, it was our song. I mean, he knows this. When I got back from like that spring break excursion, you know, it let me keep the cassette. I'll play this song like every night because I love my dad, you know, and it reminded me of him and the times that we had. And it's just a perfect song to me, man. I mean, every verse is perfect. The beat, the song's perfect. And I was saying earlier, this is a rare instance where the sample's perfect to me too, but this is a rare instance of a 10 being flipped to make a 10. Usually if the sample's a 10, whatever it gets flipped into is not going to match the original sample, but for me it does. And it's one of those songs too, you know, the whole meme. If you were being held at gunpoint and like you had to rap every word, no mistakes, or you die. This is probably one of those songs for me, you know. Like I know it word for. I mean, I might mess up due to nervousness, but I know this song word for word.
I'm just picking Gucci Gang, and I've never even heard it more than once.
Oh, that's a smart move. That's how you beat the system. Okay. Man,
I fuck up the number of Gucci Gangs and die anyway.
Yeah, you missed one.
It's on some soft shit.
Yeah. Look, I cried this week listening to it. I've cried all throughout my life listening to it. I feel like crying now. I'm actually teary-eyed, but I'm not going to cry on the show. I'm not doing that. Even though in the song, it says, and you can cry, ain't no shame in it. Okay. And as long as this is why I don't know about that toxic masculinity though. All right. I can't relate. So I've always been openly emotional and haven't seen a problem with it because songs like this and my dad reinforcing it, he's always let me know, you know, to be open with him. And like, I can always come to him for things. And this song, it represents everything to me about, look, obviously I'm not a father. Okay. Right. But like, everything in this song, I agree with in terms of this is what I would want to be as a father. So
that's a great summary, I would say.
You know? Yeah, like it's rare where it's like every note of a song, every lyric of a song, like all of it, man. Maybe one line, like I wouldn't test that butt when you get out of one because I was never whooped as a child. That wasn't really. I was whooped before, but not by my dad. He never used that. My mom, though. Quick aside, one time I peed in the bed when I was like 5 or something, and she was like, it was in the middle of the night, and we woke up, and of course she's upset because she had to change the sheets or whatever. And for some reason, I'm just like singing. There was a show on WB, Big Bad Beetleborgs, and I was like, Big Bad Beetleborgs, like in the corner of the room, like 2 a.m, and she's like, you know, disgruntled, changing these sheets. And of course, she's like, you're gonna get a big bad ass whooping if you don't stop singing. Because it's like, and it made me, I'm like, wait, she's right. Like, why am I singing this as she's like cleaning up my pee? Like, this is not the appropriate time for this. Like 2 a.m. Like, stop. She was right. But yeah, anyway, this song, man, it's perfect to me. It gets me emotional. There was actually a time in the 5th grade. My dad will remember her. Her name was literally Miss Bay. I had a teacher, Miss Bay. And folks, I'll have you know, this is the same class from the I mentioned in the infamous Tyler the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost First Listen, where the girl Megan I thought was mentally calling me the N-word. There was a book at the time that came out, like a children's like book with an illustration, I think to the tune, like you're supposed to like play the song as you read the book. So like she played the song and I'm like looking around the room. I'm like, oh my God, this is my moment. Like what y'all know about this? Like, this is my song. Okay. This is my song. This is my part. Nobody else speak. Okay. Okay. That was my, like, I was straining like the meme, the white boy in class, to not rap along to every word. Because when you grow up listening to the same song every night for like a year. All right. Yeah, man. And I'm not going to quote it other than the lines I've already quoted because it's just... Actually, no. I just have a few things I want to point out, okay? Sometimes I wonder what you going to be, a general, a doctor, maybe an MC. Crazy thing is, I never thought I'd be an MC when I heard the song. And I'm sure my dad didn't either. But this is what I mean by, like, this album probably planted so many seeds in me. Because, like, I remember hearing this song, like, after I started rapping, I'm like, wow, go figure. Like, you know, I guess I'm a rapper now. It's just, oh man. I mean, like this, like the whole part, you know, you got so much more stuff than I had. I got to study just to keep with the changing times. 101 Dalmatians on your CD-ROM. See me, like that connected to me. Cause like my dad, oh man, you know, I was spoiled. Everyone in my family would agree. I got a bunch of stuff, you know, like it got me a bunch of stuff. And, yeah, like computer. It's the reason I'm so good with computers now. It's because like I got little VTech computers and then eventually real computers. Like it was a desktop in my house. Like I was always groomed for success, you know, and I was loved and I was nurtured, and I never forget that. I'm appreciative of all that. And I mean, God, the end, just depart from Ain't Nothing Promised, One Day I'll Be Gone, all the way to the end of that. You know, you're living proof the dreams come true. I love you and I'm here for you. Look, man. God forbid, but like, of course, you know, parents pass, and when that day comes, I feel like my dad has done enough, you know, for me to last a million lifetimes. So I know when that day comes, I won't have a regret in the world. Like that is what my dad means to me. That's what he's been for me. And I'm getting choked up again. All right. Okay. The song's a 10. I don't know what you want from me, but,
well, look, Moulz Mel are the dad boys, okay?
We're the dad boys, all right?
And, you know, I've spoken about this before in the show, but, you know, when I lost my mom, I was 6 years old. And, by the way, my stepmother's been in my life since I was, like, 7 years old, basically. And is
kind
still...
of same for me, I think.
Still in my life today. So, I love her very much. But when I lost... my mom, I specifically remember when my dad told me, you know, he kind of instilled in me, like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to express, you know, your emotions and everything like that. And don't be ashamed of that, you know? So with that too, you know, I have a lot of similar feelings about my dad that you have about yours. And that definitely plays into why I like this record so much. But it's also, you know, I really echo so many of your sentiments. I love the Bill Withers sample, the original record.
We got that,
you know.
Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll get into that. But yeah, I just want to say, yeah, I love my dad, and I really don't want to imagine a world without him. And that plays a whole lot into my rating of this song, but I don't want to discount the fact that, you know, Will has a lot to do with how much I like this song too, because of how gentle he is on here. And, you know,
it's probably his greatest record.
I don't want to get
in
choked
terms
up.
of
I don't want to get
right,
choked up
man.
talking about it. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's my third favorite record on the album. It'll always be a wonderful song to me. It's a beautiful song. Yeah, I have not many notes. Sometimes that says a lot more about a song than a whole diatribe. But I do have a lot of archival audio. In fact, out of all the songs on this album, this is the one I brought in the most music for. Okay. And I'm going to take us through one by one. If for some reason you've been living under a rock, you've never heard Bill Withers, right? Correct that immediately. Go listen to his greatest hits right now. He's genuinely one of the most amazing songwriters, singers I've ever heard.
Great story too. Like, look it up, like his life story.
Yeah, and he's one of the few people, based on his life story, that I can at least tell from the outside looking in, is one of the true, like, actual good human beings in the music industry. So,
you know,
shout out to Bill Withers. Let's hear that, Just the Two of Us, featuring Grover Washington.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know.
Yeah, look, man, come on. All-time voice, too. That Bill.
All-time. Yeah. I mean, if you want to play Just the Two of Us by Will Smith, that's what was the sample. I'm sure,
I kind of don't, because I don't want to.
I'm sure everybody has heard it. I'm sure everybody has heard it before, but it's very familiar to the sample, but I think simple is better in this case. So let's hear Smith & Wesson, Boot Camp Click, Recognize remix. This was not on the Shinin', their album, but it was on the Recognize 12-inch, I believe. And same sample, love this remix. I've always loved it since like 2006 when I first heard it.
All right, here it is.
Way before they break, meditating on the steps I take. I realize there's a lot at stake, so I enterprise while trying to stack tapes. But I recognize that it ain't easy, so I organize with my PNC.
From daybreak to dusk dawn, I stand strong on my own too. Give praises to God before maneuvering through. My steps toward improvements, meet up with my essay, put them up on the movements. I mean things like greensbacks and such. We're gonna make it happen, just the two of us, huh?
All heads realize, recognize. Real heads on the rise, recognize.
All heads realize, recognize. Real heads on the rise, recognize.
All heads realize, recognize. Real heads on the rise.
Hard to go wrong with that sample.
Indeed. So we were talking about him earlier, Eminem, on the Slim Shady EP before the release of the famous major label debut. This is just the two of us.
All right.
Just the two of us. Baby, your dad loves you. And I'ma always be here for you. No matter what happens. You're all I got in this world. I would never give you up for nothing. Nobody in this world is ever gonna keep me from you. I love you. Come on, hey, we going to the beach. Grab a couple of toys and let dad strap you in the car seat. Oh, where's mama? She's taking a little nap in the trunk. Oh, that smell. Dada must have run over a skunk. Now I know what you're thinking. It's kinda late to go swimming, but you know your mama. She's one of those type of women that do crazy things, and if she don't get away, she'll throw a fit. Don't play with Dada's toy knife, honey. Let go of it. And don't look so upset. Why you acting bashful? Don't you wanna help Dada build a sandcastle? And mama said she wants to show you how far she can float. And don't worry about that little boo-boo on her throat. It's just a little scratch, it don't hurt. Her was eating dinner while you was sweeping and spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? We'll let her wash off in the water and me and you can play by ourselves, can't we?
Demented Eminem, you know?
Yep, and that was the Slim Shady era, so, you know, he was on his full sicko shit. But I brought this last one in because I think it illustrates just how deep this album and its singles permeated pop culture. This is Dr. Evil, a.k.a. Mike Myers. Just the two of us, Dr. Evil mix from Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, I remember this. Okay, here we go.
This is a very sensitive subject. From the moment I heard Frau say I had a clone, I knew that I'd be safe cause I'd never be alone. An evil doctor shouldn't speak aloud about his feelings. My hurt and my pain don't make me too appealing. I'd hoped Scott would look up to me, run the business of the family. Had an evil empire just like his dear old dad. Give him my love and the things I never had. Scott would think I was a cool guy. Return the love I have, make me want to cry. Be evil, but have my feelings too. Changed my life with Oprah and Maya Angelou, but Scott rejected me. C'est la vie. Life is cruel, treats you unfairly. Even so, I God there must be mini me. You complete me.
So classic. So
R.I.P. to Vern Troyer.
For sure, man. I totally forgot about that.
This is optional now. I didn't include it in the folder, but pull yourself together, man.
Oh man. Okay.
If you really wanna twist the knife and then leave Jesse alone after this, okay? Leave the poor man alone.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, he came after me like I was stupid. All right.
Yeah, but you pieced him up a little bit, and now that's enough. We've settled it after this. This is the final bit of Hamiltonization you'll get in this review.
And it's a bit of Moulz Mel lore. It was one of Hamilton's greatest disembodied phrases.
Yes.
This is
also,
As the Pink Sun Rises.
This may or may not also make me cry, in addition to the Will Smith song and the original sample.
Oh man, yeah, it has a certain quality. Emo Mel locks in with this one, but here it is.
Pull yourself together, man. That kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? If somebody just sing that out loud, I didn't just think that out loud. There's many options. Either I thought it out loud, me saying pull yourself together, man, or somebody said it, somebody feeding this shit. Rough death. It's just you and I did suicide. I'ma walk by you and you're the truth on my side. So go ahead and spit, I'm ahead of it. The saliva, I'm on fire. It's like an exorcist, twist my neck and make me look back and remember things that I wish I took back. I probably shouldn't have been so candid with women. Then I can't spit because
facts. Look,
I gotta wipe the tears again.
You know what, man? Like, yeah, that pull yourself together, man. Did I just say to somebody? Yo, tell me. I mean, it's folks, the dark part about it is like that was probably rooted in, you know,
like the early signs of things mentally not going great for him.
Yeah,
but you know, sometimes I hate to say this because as listeners, as consumers, sometimes we feed off of this energy, but like sometimes when people are at their lowest, they make some of their raw as shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
But this is not someone at their lowest. This is a proud dad, a great
proud
husband,
and loving dad.
Yes,
you know,
and just a beautiful man. Made a beautiful song.
You know what? I'll bring this in too. Why not? Just to further bring home my point that this is one of the songs. This song means so much to me. It's one of those songs where like the verses, if I had to just on the spot, like, hey, spit a rap verse. This is one of those things like in my mental Rolodex of just verses to just pull out to the point where in college in 2012, my main man Sonka, you know, he would come over and visit me, and like we would just make goofy songs all the time just to do it, you know, just having fun. And like I like re-rap this song for no good reason other than the fact that like it was just in my head. I always have the verses in my head.
Over a new beat.
But ironically, it's Songa doing a remake of Hey Mama by Kanye.
Oh my
so
God.
I'm rapping just the two of us to a Hey Mama remake. And you know, actually, I'll pause right here too. I love my mama too, for the record. Okay, don't get it twisted. But you know, we got mama record, dear mama, hey mama. You know, it's just two of us. You know, it's dad time. That's all. You know, but listen to me. And what's funny is like, you know how well I know the song because like I even got like the tone and the cadences right. Like it's just, check it out.
From the first time the doctor placed you in my arms, I knew I'd meet death before I let you meet harm. Although questions arose in my mind, would I be man enough against wrong? She was right and be standing up. From the hospital that first night, took an hour just to get the car seat in right. People driving off fast got me kinda upset. Got you home safe, placed you in your bassinet. That night I don't think one wink I slept as I slipped out my bed to your crib. I crept, touched your head gently, felt my heart melt, cause I knew I loved you more than life itself. Into my knees, and I begged the Lord, please let me be a good daddy. All he needs, love, knowledge, discipline too. I pledge my life to you.
And I'm gonna cut it right there so they don't hear. But like, yeah, bro,
that almost sounded like Rick Ross.
Wow.
I pledge my life to you.
I pledge my life to you. Just the two of us.
That first verse, for some reason.
Oh my God, the first verse, man.
Oh my God. Place you in your bassinet. You know, all that like has been in my head rent free ever since the song came out. It just randomly just repeats in my head sometimes. That night, I don't think 1 week I slept as I slipped out my bed to crib I crept.
I get emotional with that part. That felt my heart melt because I knew I love you more than life itself. Into my knees, and I begged the Lord, please let me be a good daddy. You know, like, come.
It's a beautiful record, and you know, it's funny because I'm not trying to equate human life with animals, but when I picked up my cat, Donut Boy,
where's the
Mr.
Ooh?
I have to say, I relate to. People driving all fast got me kind of upset. Got you homesick.
You know?
It's true.
Oh,
it's I had to drive him from Torrance back to Hollywood, East Hollywood, where I was living at the time, and people were driving crazy, and he was a kitten, so he was like, wah, wah, wah. He was freaking out. He'd probably never been in a car before,
right?
And I'm just thinking about getting him home safely, and people are driving like fucking maniacs out here.
Yeah, especially in LA, you know.
Wow, what a record! What a dad! What a life!
Dad! What a life! My only other note this isn't a sad note.
I have one last note, a bit of a comedic note, actually.
Okay, well then you
first,
should
though.
go because yeah.
Oh, I should go first.
No, because
goes
it's a comedy. We should end with comedy.
I think so too. Okay.
The line, it didn't work out with me and your mom, but yo, push come to shove, you was conceived in love. So if the world attacks and you slide off track, remember one fact, I got your back. In the most bittersweet way, those lines, like it didn't work out with me and your mom, but you know, you were still conceived in love, helped the song become special to me. Because like I was saying earlier, like, you know, I'm a, you know, child of divorce, you know, and so like that, it really made that song so much more like meaningful to me. It felt like everything in that. I'm sure my dad feels the same way. Like everything in the song.
What do you know about
applied.
banana splits?
I had one for the first time.
Oh, not that. So because my mom passed, they put me in a group called Banana Splits with other people whose moms or dads passed.
What a name! What?
Or whose parents divorced. And it was in elementary school. They had us in a group called Banana Splits, and I hated it. I'm like, why are we all here? And they're like, because
good question.
Like, because like one of your parents are either dead or divorced. And I'm like,
oh my god.
And I'm like, this is the worst party ever. Like, what the hell?
Why would they do that?
I think it was to help us cope with it. But I'm like, I got a therapist.
No, that doesn't help. That just reminds me of it every day.
Right. My mom passed. My dad put me in therapy. Like, we got this. All right. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. That's what I was thinking. Jesse Good, who was a child of divorce, was in there with me.
Oh, shout out to Jesse Good.
Well, you know Jesse Good. You know Jesse Good. He wanted to fuck Elaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That story.
So, shout out to Jesse. Love you, pal. This is what I gotta say. My last note on this record. Let's leave it on a happy note, a funny note, rather.
Before you leave it on that note, I just want to say to the Banana Split creators,
now how the hell
did you think that was a good idea? But continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This record would have been an 8- for me if it was about Jaden.
Oh, come on, man.
Because it's about Trey, especially the one that stays out of the spotlight. It hasn't been tainted at all.
Can we leave Jaden alone?
No, because to me it would be like I don't know, if I was a father, I feel like I'd fail as a father if I raised a Kid Cudi stan, and at that point the record wouldn't hit as hard. It's like, you raised a Kid Cudi stan, bro. Ain't no two of us, okay?
Jaden's got a 9. He's got a 9 with me, so there's that.
He's got a 9. What, a 9 iron?
Song Falling. No, this Falling is great.
We don't care.
Oh, come on.
And neither did the world, thank God.
That's going to be my daggone This Week in Moulz Mel soon. All right, that record is...
Well, prepare for a new beef with Jesse.
Take me to the truth.
Damn, I crushed 2 Fiji Wattos during this one.
Oh, shout out. I got a Fiji Watto, actually. Hold on. Get my Fiji. Hold on.
From the islands of Fijo.
Fiji? Yeah, from the islands of Fijo. Fun fact, when I first tried this, it got me dizzy because I never tasted water like that. Like, almost fainted. It was such an odd experience.
That fucking piff. The
texture of it and everything.
It's that piff. Good texture. Anything else? No.
No, I think
well, to quote Sunkill,
I think we're
good. I love my dad. I love my dad. I love my dad. All right, we can move on.
No, we can move on. Oh, also, again, look, man. Easy on the swears. I took it to heart. What do you want? All right?
Yeah, it's too much to heart. Listen to Moulz and the Father, all right? You don't censor ass. That's a word everyone is it's a donkey.
Look, if you ever need censorship mail, folks, whatever you need, just call me. Okay, I'm right there with the censor. I got you. All right.
Yeah, just the two of us, Mel and the censorship button. That's what this song is. That's why he really likes this song. He's trying to make you like your heart melt talking about, his beautiful relationship with his father, but in reality, we know what this is about. It's just about
two of us. It's
him
about
and Sony
Mel
Vegas
and the button.
and the button. Okay.
Look, Mel, and looking at it. Just the two.
We can bleep it if we try. Just the two of us.
Oh man.
Just
no
the two
word
of
is
us.
getting by. Just the two of us. You know? Oh my God. All right. Okay.
I'm not playing Jesse's messages tonight. Just the two of us.
When he's stepping over lines, just the two of us.
Classic.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
Look, the Rab
right.
songs, the Rab songs playlist at this point is long.
Amazing.
Okay.
It's very long and it's amazing. Okay.
And we drop albums every week, and we only take 4 weeks off a year. Yeah. We drop 48 albums a year.
Oh my God. Yeah. We do. Probably more because this episode's gonna be like 6 hours. You know, say the average album's an hour. We drop
and then Bono's
6
as well.
albums
Bono
a week
episodes.
Bono albums.
Oh my God. Man. We got more. We drop more albums usually in a year than there. They said, you're calling these things albums now?
Basically, these episodes are albums. They're our albums. We don't make music anymore, so
these are the.
Yeah, we got classic albums.
I'm dropping classics after classics with my main man.
Oh man,
Melvin Burks.
That's right. And our main man Moulz. We drop classics. All right. We did it before this. All right. Well, we're playing Peoria out now. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway. I feel like that we dropped hundreds of classics since then. It's crazy.
Oh, hundreds of classics. Come on, guys.
Many classics.
There we go. Okay.
So these douchebags just went from calling themselves extreme podcasters, and now they're making albums as well. Don't think we're going to give up the extreme podcasting thing, too.
No.
Okay.
We're doing it all.
These are also albums. All right?
That's right.
If Daytona is an album and it's 7 tracks, okay? This is an album.
These are albums. All right. Wow. You ready to move on?
I'm a fucking album.
Okay.
Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.